question.
Hello, today I'm going to talk about X plan, and then now I'm going to explain the background of the X plan. As we know, René Descartes is the person who find the XY plan, and then when he was sick in the bed, but his brain was never stopped working on his research, and then think about the one question, which is this: geometry is intuitive, and however algebraic is quite abstractive, and can we use geometry to represent equations? So in this question, the key point is how to make points that consist in geometric graphic link with the numbers. In each question, suddenly he saw a spider in the corner. After a while, the spider climbed the wires up and then to the top, and then still doing the drawing. After watching the spider performance, it was suddenly giving René Descartes some hint for his questions. So he thought spiders can be thought as a point in a room, and then it can be up, and then down, and then left or right. So in the house, and then each locations we can set a numbers of spiders, and moreover adjacent to the both side of the wall, and then the floor of the wall and the floor in the house can handed over 3 lines. So as a starting point in the corner of the ground, 3 lines out can look at as 3 axes, then the space of the position of any points.
So today I'm going to talk about the definition of XY plane. On the same plane perpendicular to each other have a common origin of 2 axes, constitute a plane Cartesian coordinate system. Typically, the 2 words placed on horizontal position and vertical position. The horizontal position called x-axis and the vertical position called y-axis. X-axis and y-axis are collectively referred to as a coordinate axis, and their common origin O called the Cartesian coordinate or system origin. X-axis and y-axis of the Cartesian coordinate system placed is divided into 4 quadrants. The upper right quadrant called the first quadrant, and the other 3 follow the counterclockwise. The second quadrant, the third quadrant, and the fourth quadrant. Quadrant is bounded to 2 axes. Points on the horizontal axis and vertical axis, and also the origin point, do not belong to any quadrant. Thank you.
XY plane is not only a mathematical theory, but also can be used to solve real-life problems. For example, a farmer sold 5 boxes of cherry at $6 per box and the 3 boxes of cherry at $10 per box. And he wants to know at what price he will not be able to sell any box of cherry. For this question, we can draw the demand function at the XY plane and assuming it is a linear. We are given 2 points, point A and point B. Point C is unknown. Since we have 2 points already, and now we can have slope m, which is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, and m will be negative a half. After that, we put all the values we know into this equation, and we can now find out y equals negative a half x plus 8, and finally, when y is 0, put it into this equation, and we can get x is 16. Now finally we have the solution of this question. Point C is known now. Finally, when y is 0, we put it into this equation and get x is 16. Now we have the solution of this problem, point C. And the farmer will not be able to sell any box of cherry when the price is $16.
Hi. The XY plane also can calculate for distance. So how does it work? The distance between 2 points P1 and P2's distance is taking the horizontal difference and vertical difference. Square each one and add, and then take the square root of this sum. The reason for this is Pythagorean theorem, which is square on the hypotenuse is the sum of the squares on the other two sides. So the distance equal to x2 minus x1 square add y2 minus y1 square and take square root of them. And now I'm going to give you an example. Now there is a river between A and B. We are now on position A and we want to go to the position B. By boat, what is the distance from A and B? Firstly, we put a number in this equation. And so the distance between these 2 points is equal to 8 minus 5 square add 5 minus 3 square and take the square root, which equals to 3.61 kilometer. So this is how XY plane used for distance.
In conclusion, today we are talking about the background and definition of XY plane, and then we also give an example to use the XY plane to solve 2 points of one line. We also give an example to use XY plane to solve a distance between 2 points. Thank you for your watching.